But the deadly terror attacks follow months of tension and uncertainty in the Belgian capital. So how did the suspects fly under the radar of police, and was a red flag missed? Mauro is a security analyst at the Clarion Project, and he joins us now with some more insight. So red flags missed, information missed. How did this happen?
Yes, information will be missed because we know that there's been information about these individuals having ties to other suspects now, but at the same time, red flags are always going to be missed because it's not like you just push a button and then every single person that you know is an extremist has surveillance on them. There is so much information, there are so many extremists now, and it's so labor intensive to have surveillance on all of them that you can't keep track of all of them. So the authorities have to say, who are the ones I'm most worried about, and that's where I'm going to invest my time.
Do you think it's possible that Salah Abdeslam, who they captured on Friday, was being watched and they purposely did not pick him up, and perhaps they waited a little too long?
It's always possible. It's also possible that there was limited surveillance because it is so labor intensive to just try and track someone all the time. Just because you have someone under surveillance doesn't mean you're going to stop them from carrying out an attack. But one of the issues that Europe faces is that you're going to have a lack of informants. Have these Muslim communities that are not integrating into society, and there's a separatist mindset, so they're not turning down the corner and saying that guy's an extremist and I'm going to go tell the authorities, whereas that happens a lot in the United States, but it doesn't happen as much in Europe.
Yeah. All right, so Islamic terror, there are enclaves, at least one, that's been discovered in Texas. So could this happen here? What happened in Brussels? Without
a doubt. What you're seeing happen in Europe is ISIS has matured. It's a relatively young organization, but this idea of radical Islamic separatism has been even in the United States for a long time. A group named Jamaat ul-Fuqra has had what they call Islamic villages across the U.S. Last year, I broke the story on Fox about how we identified one of them in Texas. There's a group with a history of terrorism and extremism, but they get a pass in the media because they have a moderate image, and they also get sympathy because, unfortunately, there will be people that then threaten them and then harass them, and so then they get sympathy and they come off looking like the good guys.
Right, and that's what's frustrating for a lot of folks. You know, what is more important, political correctness or safety?
Right, and you have to look at these situations and say, are all the ingredients here for a disaster? So when I talk about Jamaat al-Fuqra, sometimes people will say, well, they haven't committed a terrorist attack since the early 1990s. We shut down one of their camps in Colorado where they had underground tunnels with weapons, 100 acres large camp. But that doesn't mean much. That's a terrible standard to have to say, oh, well, they carried out an attack in the past. They still have the capability today, but they haven't done anything in a while, so I'm not going to worry about it. You have every element here for multiple disasters happen on American soil.
So what is being done? I mean, authorities are aware that these people are here, so what are they doing?
Well, when they know that there's a specific individual engaged in criminal activity and they have enough evidence to arrest them, they'll arrest them. But this group, specifically Jamaat al-Fuqra, is not listed as a foreign terrorist organization, even though their leader is in Pakistan. And so they're able to legally operate, and so the authorities surveillance and do investigations into specific individuals, but they don't have the authority to go into these massive villages, as they call them, and just start looking in all the trailers.
All right. Thank you so much. Very interesting stuff, especially in light of what happened in Brussels. Mauro joining us. Abby?